Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Dryden Mann, your second favorite co-host. I'm Melissa Andrea Kitchen, Melissa Andrea Live, Melissa Andrea LLC. You know the girl I'm talking about. I'm just here to help. So, I wanted to do a seggy today, and I gotta do it quick, on grilling skirt steak. Now, I never knew what skirt steak was until I met Melissa Andrea, and she enlightened me, it's a really good cut of meat. It's great for grilling. One thing about it, though, is you got to cook it rare. If you don't, it's going to be like chewing a rubber band. A little bit of background on me. Mom and Dad sent me to college, and I barely knew how to fry toast. My mother didn't cook a whole lot. My dad was always busy with work. He took work home with him. He knew how to light a fire on a grill and make sure food was done. Steaks were always well done in my household. And, going back to my mom, my mom's mom, she grew up dirt poor in Alabama. My mom grew up dirt poor on the back roads of Pasco County. So there was no, secret cookbook that was passed down from generation to generation. It was just all, frying eggs and Spam in a pan. So a lot of what I learned, was acquired just based off of, using the internet, relationships I've created with people, talking, networking. And of course, when I met my future wife, Melissa Andrea, being the culinary master that she is, she really enlightened me into, so many different categories of foods and different ways to cook them. So, back to this segment, we're grilling skirt steak. I'm going to show you all a simple marinade on how to do it. I'm going to light the grill. I'm going to show you how to throw it on the grill, how long to cook, and we're going to show it served with a bed of green beans. Alright guys, it's time to prep the skirt steak and get it marinating, and you don't have to do this for a long time, 3 hours is as long as we're going to do it for. And we showed a picture of what you're going to need. This is just a meal for two. I got 2 skirt steaks. You'll need 1 yellow onion chopped, freezer bag, water, Mojo seasoning, and 1 cup. So, we got the steaks here. I'm going to take my adobo all-purpose seasoning. I use this on everything. I love it. And it's the only thing I'm going to put on the steaks. Just going to distribute it evenly. Oh, and speaking of which, this weekend we actually got a few new seggies coming up, so stay tuned. Melissa, I do believe, is going to do a seggy on tres leches. That is if you got a sweet tooth. And Sunday, I'm thinking about making this a Sunday ritual for me. A Sunday smoker series. I bought a whole chicken, about a 5-pound bird, today. And we are going to smoke it on Sunday. Obviously, I'm going to prep it Saturday night.
Chicken and tres leches sound amazing.
It does sound amazing, baby. So, there we go. Now we're going to go ahead. I didn't show this earlier, but that yellow onion chopped up in a Ziploc bag. We're going to go ahead and slide these cuts of meat on in there with the onion. Whoop. Doop. All right. And I kind of clean off my hand real quick. Now, this is where the easy magic happens. I know we just got a big zoom in my face there. So, Mojo, shake it up real good. This is what we got. I've dabbled in different brands of Mojo seasoning. I like them all. I think they're all pretty darn good. 1 cup of Mojo seasoning.
Delicious.
Right. In the bag it goes. Now, we're going to do 1 cup of water. I'm using bottled water. You can use tap. I don't think it really matters. Because I've done both. Alright. There we go. Go ahead and force all of the air out of the bag. Ziploc it nice and tight. Finger tight. And we're going to let it hang out in the fridge and let these flavors love on each other. And like I said, we're only going to do it for 3 hours. Then I'm going to throw it on the grill. And I'm excited, man. I love this meal. Like I said, I didn't even know skirt steak existed until I met Melissa Andrea. And stay tuned. All right, it's 6 o'clock. It's grill lighting time. I got the green beans. They are washed and chopped. And I put garlic salt on them with some pepper. They're hanging out in the fridge right now. Hey, little pro tip. Whenever you're about to light your grill, go ahead and take your steaks out and let them warm up at room temperature. So, light the grill. Got the pyramid set. I bought this grill from Home Depot. It's a Next grill. It's not big because we're only a 2-person family. And, I mean, it's got an upper rack, so you can really do a good job of taking things off direct heat. And I really enjoy the fact that it's a barrel type, so, I mean, it really circulates the flow of smoke, so you really get a really crisp and tasty charcoal flavor. Now, I'm using Kingsford charcoal. I'm going to go ahead and light her up for y'all. Fire's going. We're going to wait for the charcoal to burn out. I mean, probably this is like a 15 to 20 minute process. If you got cheaper charcoal, a little bit longer. But once those coals start glazing over, we're going to throw the steaks on. And since I'm not using a big load tonight, only the skirt steaks are going on there. It's a small load. And once again, like I said with this next grill, it's a great insulator of heat. It's super efficient. And, yeah, I mean, it's a solid grill. Welcome back, everybody. Let's tap those steaks on the grill. Now, she's pretty hot. And that's why we got that second tier for. With these skirt steaks, I strongly recommend just putting them as far away from direct heat as possible. I know that's hard to do because, I mean, they take up a lot of real estate, especially on my tiny grill. I want to do what I can. I like to distribute the onions too that I've had in this packet. I'm not going to use them all. Just use them kind of liberally. You lose them, not a big deal. Alright, steaks are on. This is most likely a 20-minute cook. And in about 10 minutes, we're going to come check them out and we're going to flip them. Alright, what's up, y'all? It's time for flip number 2. Now, I don't care about the onion petals at all. I care about the steak. If we can salvage them, that's good. If we lose them to the grill, oh well. Alright, we still got a few more left here in my ditty bag. And like I said, it is muy importante. They're very important for you English speakers. This steak comes out as raw as possible. We'll close it back up for 10 more minutes. Like I said, this is a 20-minute cook. I'm probably going to drop them on direct heat for probably a minute each after this last 10-minute cook, just to get that char in, just to give it that flavor. And then it's time to plate and serve. Mama's been whipping up the green beans. I can't wait for those.